Fortnite's next update is just around the corner, and they've got some huge surprises in store, like brand new mythic abilities, map changes, and even a huge collab. But first, we've got to start with the cracks around the island. Last update, you may have noticed something strange going on around the island. Cracks started to appear all around Mega City. I mean, the last time we saw cracks like this was just before the Volcano live event back in Season 8. Map changes like this normally go unnoticed, but it's something you've got to keep your eye on in the next Fortnite update, as more than likely, we're going to see deeper cracks and more of them around the island and around Mega City. These are all map changes that are building up to the live event at the end of the season, and we haven't got many more updates to go. I mean, the live event is going to be so big, Fortnite even just announced that the end of this season has been delayed by a week. Many say it's going to be a volcano erupting live event, which is also backed up with a leaked theme for next season, whilst others say that these cracks are down to the 0 point, struggling to keep the Forged Island together. What do you think's gonna happen? And after not receiving an update last week, this update is going to be huge, and it doesn't stop there. Fortnite will be changing the storm. For years, the storm has always been the same. One giant circle getting smaller until there's nothing left, but that's all about to change. Over the recent few weeks, Fortnite have been messing around with the storm and how it plays, but leakers have just found that Fortnite are working on a new storm that will split into 2 circles towards the end of the game, and then come back together. This is going to completely change up how the game is played, and is more than likely going to be its own game mode. But you gotta watch out, because according to leakers, these storms are gonna move super fast. I mean, I'm looking forward to this, just like the new reality augments that are on the way in the next update. The best thing about Chapter 4 so far that I think we can all agree on is reality augments, and Fortnite are still only just getting started. We've seen some super overpowered ones and ones we just avoid, but these 2 new augments that are on the way seem pretty cool. In the next update, we can expect 2 new reality augments to be added to the collection, called Tracker's Armory and Desperate Reload. As you can see, Tracker's Armory grants you a Shadow Tracker silencer pistol that marks enemies, and a flare gun, which is awesome. I mean, these 2 are going to work so well together. The other augment is Desperate Reload, which grants you 1.35 times faster reload time when reloading a shotgun with no ammo. Now, I'm not sure how useful this one's going to be, especially when a lot of the time you just switch to an SMG. And it's not only the new augments that we're going to see in this new update. Fortnite are bringing back some fan favourite weapons. We'll take a look at the new mythic abilities in a minute, but first, the drum shotgun looks like it could be making a return and getting unvaulted, which is kinda worrying, as these things were super overpowered back in Chapter 3 Season 2. The other item that's making a comeback are the armoured walls. They've recently been updated so they can spawn inside of vaults and supply caches, and now drop in a stack of 5 instead of 4. I mean, I can't wait to use them again. And if you thought that was cool, it gets better. For a long time now, Epic Games have been teasing us with the spray skins, a fully customizable skin that Epic have been working on for quite some time now, which leakers speculate will be dropping in this next huge update. They were supposed to drop in the Most Wanted update and got delayed after getting the community all hyped up about them. I mean, they're still yet to be released. Could we possibly be seeing them added in this next update? Fingers crossed. And that's not the only thing people are looking forward to in this next update. Say hello to the 7. Just recently, Donald Mustard confirmed that the 7 storyline isn't over. It feels like a long time since we last saw them now. We last saw Paradigm when she forged the Chapter 4 map together, and the rest of the 7 we saw disappear with the Chrome. With the update being delayed a week, some leakers are pretty sure Fortnite are working on something big. On top of that, assets to do with the broken reality gate got updated in the last update, suggesting 3 characters will be emerging from it soon. Could this be 3 members of the 7 in the next update? I mean, only the 7 really can save the island now. But did you know about the upcoming changes to healing items? The way you restore health with medkits and shields has never really changed, but soon a brand new feature to do with healing will allow you to heal for the amount that you need to, rather than using the entire thing. so you'll be able to use the rest of that healing item for when you need it. This feature was supposed to drop at the beginning of this season, but it never came out, so fingers crossed we'll see it in this next update. And something else we haven't seen for ages is funding boards. They were a huge part of Chapter 3 Season 2, but in a recent update, they got updated, leaving the possibility for them to come back in this next update. I mean, it would be the perfect time, just before Season 3, where we're going to be seeing weapon attachments. Imagine the community being able to pick between 2 weapon attachments and then it getting released. And now onto the new mythic weapons and abilities coming in this update. Throughout Fortnite's history, there have been 2 main companies Fortnite like to work with: Marvel and Star Wars, and in the next update we're gonna see a new huge collaboration with Star Wars called the Clone Wars event, bringing new skins, new mythic weapons, and even a new mythic force ability starting on May the 2nd. We've seen a mini live event to do with Star Wars, then in Chapter 2 Season 5 we saw a collab with the Mandalorian, and in Chapter 3 Season 3 we were introduced to Darth Vader as the Tier 100 skin and a boss on the Fortnite Island. But this next update will hold Fortnite's biggest Star Wars collab today. May the 4th is nearly here, which, as you know, is Star Wars Day, and Fortnite like to celebrate it too, bringing back lightsabers every year and them terrible blasters, but this time there's going to be some upgrades. Firstly in the files are 2 brand new skins which players believe to be General Palpatine and the confirmed Anakin Skywalker skin, 2 of Star Wars' most important and famous characters. As of yesterday, Fortnite just released this image of Anakin with the caption, "Feel the Force." On top of that, if you look in the background of this image, you can see clone ships that will be in the sky on the island for this event too. More than likely, we're going to see the E11 blaster return, but this time along with a new mythic rifle, which fingers crossed is hopefully going to be pretty good. But what are these new mythic force abilities? Now, all the way back in Chapter 3 Season 3, in the trailer, we were initially fooled when we saw Darth Vader using the Force. We thought that if we jumped in game, we'd be able to get this mythic ability, and it turns out Epic Games fooled us, and it just ended up being an emote and an ability that only the Darth Vader boss could use. If you remember, he could pick up objects, throw them around, and even grab you and pull you towards him. But then if you eliminated him, he never dropped these mythic abilities. But this time around, everything changes. The Force will finally be a mythic ability we can use, allowing us to force lift, jump, pull, push, and the rest you can see up on screen here. You may also have noticed in the promo art, the Force even being used on the rocks in the foreground of this image. Same as last year too, the Darth Vader boss and Stormtrooper NPCs will be returning in this update. And that's everything you need to know about the next update coming in Fortnite. It's cram-packed with a ton of stuff, and I suggest checking out this video I've picked out especially for you on screen here. I think you'll like it. I'll see you over there.